Yo. What's up, dudes? Happy Saturday. Oh, one sec. I forgot to gotta update the donate page on my Twitch bio. There we go. How's everybody doing? I've been all morning. I've been heckin' active chat. So I set up a bunch of like wiring. I moved around my living room. I've got a big TV in the living room and I've got it now so I can swing my microphone over to my couch and I can stream the feed of my streaming PC to my TV. So I can watch party from the couch. I'm gonna have Brad over tonight for Edward versus Loud. Yeah, I saw Brad beat Biolante. He's fast on that. I'm excited to see him get to Sonic. All right, we're just gonna do our normal VOD review stream. I'm gonna play Rankdle, and we're gonna do VOD review. According to events tab, review start in 4 minutes. We'll start earlier. Yeah. I just came live a bit early. We'll do a bit more. No biggie. Confused. What time is it for Hoojman? It's 11:20. All right. Wait. Smooth transition. Okay. I think we use ult. Ooh, it's a bad way to use it. I think you wanna ult here, force him out, because you got the whole goon squad. But everything else is good. I'm gonna go Ascendant. Yeah.
Opponent killed.
Don't you normally stream earlier? Check the events tab. I've adjusted the stream times because I'm watching the Tokyo games and those run really late.
Here.
Why is it telling me when I turn caps on and off?
Here.
Enemy spotted B.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Rest.
One enemy remaining.
3 down.
Enemy spotted B.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Rest.
Has to be bad, right?
One enemy remaining.
3 down.
We're just gonna go bronze. Easy.
Dobra,
A co ty masz? Pograj se. Ładnie.
dobra, ja wychodzę z tej gry, już mam wywalone w tego bana. Siema.
Świetnie.
Hi, I'm pissed.
This little bro's pretty bad too.
One enemy remaining.
Uncool. And that guy's completely... We're gonna go bronze again. 5 stars. So we got bronze as the rank, the lowest average age by far. You're not wrong. Like, I'll watch Lily Pichu playing in silver bronze, and the number of teammates she gets that are like clearly like 13 years old who are gawking at her riot gun buddy, it's really adorable sometimes. Stay pure, bronze homies. You guys will get out. Boom, boom. Okay. I need to figure out how the hell to turn this off, chat. What is this? What is this? Huh? Why is it telling me caps lock on and off? Disable visual indicator for caps lock. Lenovo? No. Oh no. What? This is a thing? In advanced display settings? Uh-oh, there's no screen configurations tab. I went to display adapter properties, but now there's no screen configurations tab. These power toys? Yeah, you think it's in here? Where is it? Keyboard manager? Oh, that didn't help. It's always a new tech issue on every Woohoojin stream. Peel reveal is a crazy thing to type. The tier 3s demanded it. Okay. Not me. An ease of access keyboard settings. What the hell? Where is it? Is it at the bottom? Really? Make a sound, show a warning when turning on sticky keys. I mean, I can turn this off, but this isn't caps lock. Why are these checkboxes so slow? No, that didn't do shit. Other typing options? No. What's your PC brand? It's not. It's just a PC. I built it. Dude, it could totally be Logitech. I just installed this shit because I've got a keyboard. I mean, a wireless mouse I'm using for the watch parties. It could totally be a Logitech thing. Oh, wait. It's options plus. You piece. There we go. Logitech. All right, which chatter? Pick more. Goat. Truth teller. Okay. I'm gonna open up the raffle. You know the drill. If you have a VOD you'd like to get it reviewed, head over to the Discord, discord.gg/wahoosh, and go to the Raffle Submission channel, click the enter raffle button. In order to enter the raffle, you need an approved VOD. To get an approved VOD, you gotta submit a VOD in the VOD submission channel that follows all the rules outlined in the VOD review rules and requirements channel. You must read all of the rules. There are no exceptions to be made to the rules. Once you record a VOD that follows all of the rules, go to the VOD submission channel, read the how to submit a VOD forum post, and then there will be a command that you run to submit a VOD. My moderation team will review your submission and make sure that you followed all the rules, and if you did, they'll approve your submission. You'll be able to enter the raffles on any free VOD review stream. To see when the next free VOD review stream is, check the events tab on the Discord and find any event labeled free VOD reviews. Good luck, everybody. Does this also cover the VOD reviews that have no restrictions? No, that's like a billion point huge redemption. How many times have you done that disclaimer? Too many. And yet many of you still just skip over half of that. You don't read the rules, you submit a VOD and it gets rejected instantly. You pieces. And then we ban you from submitting VODs forever, and then you make a mod mail ticket and you're like, oh no, but I'm Buhuja's biggest fan. Please don't. Please. And it's like, what? Why didn't you read the... What do you... What's the filling game? Let's read the rules and see if your question is potentially clearly answered in plain English. So it says no filling. And then you might be like, well, what's filling mean? We consider filling playing more than one agent per map. Nice. If you are below Immortal, you must play one agent per map. All agent picks must be in the same role. If you're playing initiative, I think this is very clear, so I'm just going to time you out for a full week. Because you clearly didn't even try. I'm not going to lie. Boom. 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 I think that was very clearly outlined. Free him, he ain't do none. What do you mean? The dude just skimmed through and then asked me to explain the rules to him. This is why I keep this chat in 2-3 only mode for 90% of the time. Boom, boom, boom. Submitting a VOD is cringe. Rise up, Silver Gang. Yeah, these guys are just gaming. Us tier 3s have brains most of the times. How'd you make the stream overlays? That's a good question. So we have the Discord bot called RoboNana, which is on this GitHub repo, which is open source. And then in RoboNana, you'll notice a folder called Server, which runs a Flask web service, which hosts multiple event streams. These event streams are then listened to by this custom front end we built, which is also open source, which you can view right here. And various pages, like here's the sub goal component, listen to the various events on that event stream. And then they render it onto a nice little HTML page that I then display. So here's the subscribers notification you see down there in the bottom right. It's pretty complicated, but it's very flexible and custom, so we can do anything. Yo, Odin, chill. We got the windows open and he smells something suspicious. I don't know what he smells, but he smells something. What languages did you use? Now that's a timeout because I just linked to the repos. You could have just checked. I just realized you guys probably aren't in slow mode because I had it not in slow mode for the watch party. All right, end raffle. Raise, you're welcome back. Odin, yo, I'm trying to do VOD reviews. Yeah, it has been a week. Pay more attention to everything about the enemy comp, not just recon. Unless the enemies are hitting our site near perfectly, I want to see you getting +1 advantage every time they hit you. Ooh, are you a sentinel player? Or a controller player? You changed your tracker! Submit updated tracker. Okay, an attack. You don't play for information denial enough. Please bring your next VOD against a team with no more than one initiator and one pop flasher. Oh, are you the Haven Omen VOD, sir? You are indeed. If you guys remember, you brought another Haven VOD? Oh my goodness. Now that's topical. If you guys remember my recent YouTube video where I was like, yo, just smoke like a main. And then he did it once and like shit on them. There's the rank overlay. Let me, I think I need to move it a bit to the right. Yeah, that's looking clean. That's looking clean. Let's get into it. Right, enemy team's got Sky. That's about it. I got Cypher cam.
I got you.
I need this. Thank you.
We go fast A first round or no?
I recall in your VOD, I also pointed out that you didn't call the split. So are you about to call it?
Oh my god, for my screen it showed me split because I wouldn't go Cypher, I would go Killjoy in this match. For some
It's
reason,
fine, it's fine,
oh my.
it's fine. Okay, Phoenix, can you come with me short and let's go A long?
There's only 3 seconds left. That doesn't count. It doesn't count. I hope they follow. All right, you're chilling. Oh my god, wait, it's perfect. Remember last VOD you sent one guy short and you like got cooked? And now your short guy got cooked and then you just like traded?
What?
Oh no, your main guy got
I'm
cooked.
flash,
But you
I'm
had 2
flash.
people. You were ready to anti-cook.
Two here, two here.
Bring from 1 HP. Bring
Go back, gotta go back.
What the?
Oh shit.
Two here, two here.
Bring from 1 HP. Bring
Go back, gotta go back.
Bro just knifed her.
Nice, go back.
1 HP. Brimstone. Minus 90.
I have one flash. I mean smoke in 5.
I have a dart in fire.
Not ready yet. Cover going
Cypher,
Cypher here.
Cypher cam here. Oh, play the angle. Okay. I want you to stand here. The reason it's so good is anybody coming out logs won't see you, or out garage. They'll see sofa first, and the off angle is like so good for fighting CT. Okay, we're going back long. We playing our little one way.
Two.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
well played.
Good job.
Easy, easy,
Can we see split?
dude. Cavern told me the goofiest ass eco strat on this map. By the way, now it doesn't matter here because you didn't lose the round. But if it was 0-1, I just want to share this so you goobers can try this out. What you do is you get all the homies right here and you spam the door with your classics and break it. But then it turns out you've all got stingers and you switch to your stingers and you just walk garage. And what's going to happen is these greedy pieces of shit in solo queue who hear your 5 classics are going to hunt their ecos. And you're just going to have this stinger death ball out grass. Shout out to Cavern for that one. So try that one out in your rank games. Like if you lose pistol, just call 5 classics, break the door, and then you swap stingers and you walk garage.
3 come C long and then there's 2 go H.
I really liked that.
Yeah, I'll go garage. I'll put a trap here, A.
Okay. So you're smoking garage window. And I disagree with this. So let's put ourselves in the shoes of these hooligans. And intuitively, I would suggest that they feel like they've got a gun disadvantage. And they're generally going to try and find short range, cheesy fights, you know? It's not 0% chance that some piece is in here with a sheriff. But more likely there's a shorty or like maybe a classic in one of these closer angles. So I don't think the garage smoke is going to be that effective. Plus you're making hella noise at your C side. Yeah, and there she is. You see she was close. I don't know what she's got.
Here. Cypher is here.
I can try one.
Yeah, this guy loves coming here.
Left, close left.
What are you doing, dog? What are you doing? You got a drone.
I can try one.
Oh, what's the rush? What's the rush?
Left, close left. One backside, one close left.
Backside also.
One backside.
Oh my god.
Wait.
Take Vandal, bro. Take Vandal here.
I don't know how we're finding there.
I don't like that. I don't like that. He's giving him a free kill. All right. Let's see it. So far, no information denial. Like right there, you just advertise the moment the round began. It's a C hit, and then you just hit C.
Spectre on the ground for one person.
Oh, I'm sure he wanted value off the blind.
Oh, there's 2.
Dude's got teammates. I wouldn't try to play off your own blind with no info on C when you have a 1 kill advantage and a huge gun advantage.
Oh, they don't really have good initiators. I think I smoke both A long and C long, and we all just shift up in the A smoke.
Oh, sheriff here.
Yep.
Is there one up?
Okay, where's the sky play? Because I think it's Cypher, Jet, Vrena. Jet's sky seems to maybe float. I probably would have called it C because I think Cypher is guaranteed to be C, and I don't think we know if Sky floats between B and A or not. I'm down.
Okay, I'm gonna smoke A long. Let's just all shift up into.
I'm down. You think she's not A?
Shadows traveling.
I'm gonna turn short.
One's close here.
Oh, wait for contact.
Okay, so when's your smoke gonna disappear? This is really important. When you play this way and you throw the smoke at the start of the round, you can just look at the timer and you should know exactly when your smoke is gonna fade. Okay? So you should have told your teammates when to look at the timer. This is like a really important comm when you're doing this type of play, which is right here. You throw the smoke, you wait for it to bloom, and bam. And you just tell them it's going to disappear at 124.
Wait for contact.
Because then 124 comes around and they all know. Like they're not just guessing when it's going to fade. They're all prepped. Sorry, 122.
Nice.
I'm gonna
Two
flash
more,
now,
two more.
flashing now, flashing now.
Rainer and Sky here. Rainer and Sky here. We can rotate if you want.
Sorry, it's 15 seconds.
Nice.
I'm gonna
Two
flash
more,
now,
two more.
flashing now, flashing now.
Rainer and Sky here. Rainer and Sky here. We can rotate if you want.
You can go back, flashing now.
Nice.
I'm gonna
Two
flash
more,
now,
two more.
flashing now, flashing now.
Rainer and Sky here. Rainer and Sky here. We can rotate if
Okay.
you want.
You can go back, guys. Here.
Go rotate, go rotate, go rotate.
We get our
Cypher's
free
gonna
pick.
freeze to the garage though. We need to go from mid. I'm gonna smoke for B.
Window.
No, what is this nonsense? What was that? Explain yourself.
Trap here probably.
Nice, good job. Good job.
Side clearly, side clearly.
Oh my god.
Oh.
One more.
Oh, he's
He's
angled.
peeking, he's peeking.
Oh, what is that angle?
Backside.
What the heck?
Okay.
Oh my god.
You almost played this perfectly. Unfortunately, then you swung the Reyna. So
Oh,
One more.
here you're making noise and you're too focused on her. When you get yourself into this type of scenario and you're jiggling, try and remember to look at your mini map when you unswing, okay? Because if you did, you'd notice your Sova's walking long and your Sova's going to get a free kill. If you just continue to draw pressure and you just continue to spot, all you need to make sure is that they can't come from CT and come this way and peek your Sova from backside. So you can keep jiggling and making noise to cover that option. But you don't have to swing wide and fight this Logs guy because this Logs guy is laser focused on you right now. And your Sova's just walking up long. See, if you just wait for Sova to come up long, he's going to kill Reyna for free. And all you have to do is make sure that they can't peek your buddy from backside. So as long as you can see here, you've got sight of this cross, so they can't possibly cross from CT with this guy. So your Sova can just confidently shift walk up and take this fight, and he'll have a huge advantage, like a gargantuan advantage. I think we misplayed this quite heavily here by just giving a duel to the Reyna. I don't like coming out like this.
oh, he's angled. Oh, what is that
Then
angle?
she gets
What the heck?
dismissed, so there's no trade, and bam. Wow, we lose the round. How do you succinctly ask someone to do this type of noise before you? You can't. In solo queue, if you're this Sova walking up long, the only thing you can do is say like, yo, I'm coming up long, I'm going to kill her Logs. But 9 times out of 10 in solo queue, this guy will not listen to you at all, and they will peek and take the 50, okay? Even in Radiant. And you just got to deal with that. The thing is, when you're this garage guy, you have the power to be that noise baiter. And this long guy will just fight them Logs no matter what in solo queue. Like any rank. This could be a gold player. Like if this was you, the gold viewer, but you're in the in-houses with me, you're probably walking up and killing that Logs guy. So this works for any rank. You have to be the smart player here. Unfortunately, if you're the long guy, all you can do is like pray. You can like tell them you're long and you're coming up, but they're almost certainly going to swing in every elo.
And try and get him.
Tough. We should have won that round, Raze. We should have won that round.
We had time though, didn't we? One go.
Someone can take bomb.
Shadows traveling.
Okay, well, what's the pre-round?
Initiator, we can just I think we just play default, like 3 people mid, one go A, one go C, because they have no initiator. We can just chill.
Okay, well, they have initiator. I would have noticed that you threw the smoke, you walked up, you killed one, and then what was the scenario at that point? There were still 2 on A, right? There was Reyna and there was Sky. Which means both B and C only had 1 defender at most, you know. I mean, I guess they could have 2 on B. But C almost certainly doesn't have 2 at that point. Because if they've got 2 on C, 0 on B, 3 on A, well then, fuck me, you're facing the world's weirdest team. Tough. So I really like the idea of throwing the same smoke and just walking C. People in solo queue are really predictable. They usually don't adapt. So when you realize, oh, their Sky fast rotates from B to A off that smoke, she's probably going to do it again.
Only Sky flashes.
I ult.
Oh my goodness, take bomb.
Shadows traveling.
So what was the plan?
Yeah, like look here. Notice when we spot the Reyna garage, I want you to see where she's looking, okay? You see how she's looking this way? She's literally turning right now to rotate out of garage because of your smoke main min from the look of it.
We're just kind of playing default.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice shot.
Yeah, and now C is going to have 1 guy. I don't like hitting B here.
Smoking left side.
I think this is pretty troll.
Oh,
B is like a really coin flippy site. You've got to deal with these flank threats, which are really annoying. I don't like coin flipping around when you've got a man advantage and you've got Phoenix ult. And like it's equal guns. Yeah, now you feel pressured to play over here.
180.
I have Cypher. I have Cypher.
Oh, good call, good call, good call.
Nice.
Yo, chatter, when you're asking how do you call as that long guy? Exactly like that. I have Reyna.
Good job.
He has better odds for the stage. Well, B is just really tough in solo queue to coordinate appropriately. I don't like hitting it unless I'm at a disadvantage. B is my go-to site when the question, like, how do we win the round, is not easily answered. So if I can't easily answer this question on Haven, like, let's say we're down a man and we've got worse guns, and how do we win? It's like, I don't know. I don't think we can win. Then I just slam B. B is like the savior site for that question. When you have a advantage and winning can be as simple as like taking a site that you know is pretty weak, I don't like hitting B because B is so noisy. As you can see here, they were attacking from all sides. It's tough.
Cypher we go. Just
Based on Lotus too? No, Lotus is totally different.
flash. No flash. Oh, there's the flash.
He's peeking.
What's the pre-round plan?
Yeah, I think we just keep playing like this. I'll keep smoking A long and just default mid, and then we can decide where we go. Cypher, maybe you play like just here and see if they push.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan. So you're not noticing how they're reacting to your util. Your plan doesn't seem to counter how they're playing at all. Like last round when you smoked main, what did they do? They felt pressured into peeking short. I want your plan to sort of assume they're going to make the same decisions they made last round and counter strat that, if that makes sense. Like, what did they do last round? How do we punish that?
Cover going out.
Flash, no flash.
And so now I'd like make a mental note. Okay, they peeked garage to try and gather information, right? So like next round, maybe you call the team slow, like slow it down to deny this Reyna this free peek of info. Or you can hold her, I don't know.
Oh, there's the flash.
He's peeking.
Okay, here we go. Right mid. Now they've got all the info. This round's tough. We'd probably lose.
I like you.
Spike down.
Yep.
Yeah, let's play towards A again. Cypher maybe play mid and try to get caught by the Sky Flash so they get false info. Just play slow again, though. I'm smoking it now.
Keep focusing on one single thing every game. Miss a lot of different stuff. Yeah, it's tough. This is sort of what makes controller a really difficult role, because controller almost has to IGL in solo queue to have high impact, because playing this way is like the most effective way. I really like these smokes, but I mean, I would consider mixing it up. It's just we're not creating, in my opinion, strong enough plans to convert the rounds.
I got
Okay,
one short.
we're walking up A short.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, and DC. So you wanted him to come here to get sky flashed, but you've forgotten, or maybe you didn't even realize, that that's not how they collect their info mid right now. They collect their info by having Reyna dry peek. And so you just sent your homie into a dry 50 against a Reyna.
pushing to mid. And, oh god, I hate these guys.
And then he's like surprised that that happened.
I'm drawing from window.
On the bright side, A is probably pretty weak right now.
Okay, I'm gonna smoke here and just walk up site.
Oh shit.
Peeking short. Cover going out.
Oh, he's doing it.
CC.
Oh
Nice.
shit! Let's go! I literally told you to do this thing in the last review. Clean.
Heaven is not smoked. Backside, backside. What the hell?
You got traded. You got traded. It's all good.
Heaven.
Can flash.
Team's in a winning position. Don't even sweat it. I don't care. I don't care. Okay. You have to shrug that off. You entered. You got a kill. You got the team onto site, and it's 3v2. You need to. Your brain has to get dopamine from rounds like this. A lot of players will struggle to improve because they'll like.
Flash.
It'll be too results oriented. They'll be like, "Oh, we lost the round. Fuck." This is your teammates' fault. Like they don't convert. That's fine.
flash.
That happens.
Okay. I think then, you know, I'm gonna ult up.
I take those odds every day of the week. If I could queue up ranked and just put 3 of my teammates in a 3v2 post plant every single round and I never play the game, I would do that. And I would reach rank 1.
Just go like 2 short, drone.
Oh shit. Yeah, I like this. I like just peeking. Oh yeah. Whoa, whoa! Kill the jet!
Out, out.
Look. For whatever reason, I've done this enough times to tell you I like know that this jet ain't gonna hard clear you. She's just not gonna. So I'm just holding and killing her. I can't tell you why, because she totally should. She should recognize that you've ulted and clear heaven. But in practice, 9 times out of 10, this dude doesn't clear you. They might like lazy clear you, but you're killing them.
Up short.
Out, out.
It's lit. Okay. You're like so close to being super cracked at the game, at least on this map.
One more seat.
Okay. I'm gonna. Okay, what the fuck are you guys talking about in chat? hell are you? Okay, Chloro, stop having a conversation in chat with you, Ursa. You guys are both timed out. This is a VOD review. Talk about the VOD. Okay. So right here, we're in the 5v3. We've got full site control, and you're about to throw your last smoke. And this is, yeah, orange just has the right idea. I think it should be pretty intuitive, which is why I'm really concerned that you're not throwing it. Why aren't you one-waying here? On top of truck, I am open to heaven. What do you mean? Just drop. You're about to use your smoke here. You're not about to smoke heaven. All right, I'm just going to set it to tier 2 only mode. I'm not going to lie. One sec. I do this by hand. Tier 2 and up. I can't handle the non-heckin' non-sub messages. You guys are fucking intolerable today. Okay. Bam. So why aren't we one-waying again? Like, why'd you smoke CT? Normal is faster and more secure there. Throw one way if you were short, but you've rushed because you're open to danger. Just drop though. Yeah, I would drop. Or if you're like super concerned about heaven, to be clear, your Cypher is more exposed to heaven than you. It's not like they can just peek out and shoot your ass. I mean, they can, but they're gonna peek out and shoot Cypher's ass. So you got time.
They're dogging out. I think he saw me.
Yeah, and I wouldn't give this. I just wouldn't give this to them. You can literally just let them have full control of this. It's the worst feeling in the world. If you're on a retake on Haven, you come up heaven and it's unsmoked and you peek everything and you see nothing. This feels terrible. It feels terrible. No way you don't get one on this angle though. Really? I think it's a good angle. But I think if you force them to drop, it's like unlosable. Let's see.
Sure though.
She daddy peeked you. And you broke the dog here.
I think he saw me. I'm not sure though.
She's aimed dead on you. And you're on her body. She's looking straight at you. Crosshair placement. Well, you can't. I think he's aiming for the back wall. She's peeking close.
One enemy remaining.
He's in 7, heaven.
Yeah, teammates are pushing from behind. It's fine.
Trip like here.
Wait, move.
I'm flashing right, left side, right side.
Cypher's up.
More right side.
It's really nitpicky, but we have to get nitpicky. I'm presuming you're trying to hit Radiant. Against Sky, when you smoke Garage to come out, if you're hitting off from C long, you want your smoke to be deeper, like this, so that you have more time to see her flash coming out of the smoke, because she's got to bring it all the way up to this edge to pop it. It's really easy for her to do an instant pop flash out of your smoke here that blinds everything. But if your smoke is deeper, then you have more time to react because the bird can't pop here. It won't blind everything. It won't blind anybody here or whatnot. So she has to fly it out more, which gives you like a way longer window to react to it. And then she has to cover more ground to peek off of her own flash. So pop flashers get really pissed off when they face smokers who know how to do this, because this is so harder to push through as a pop flash agent. This is the annoying shit. Like anybody who plays any pop flasher, Phoenix, Yoru, Sky, KO, this is hell incarnate to push through, as opposed to it's a lot nicer to push when it's flush here, the pop flash. So because you got nobody routing garage anyways, I would place it back here. You could even put it like, you could put it really deep. Okay.
No one left.
One behind.
Sky garage.
Deep. Oh,
Yeah, so you'll notice
No one left.
One behind.
literally right there, I'm pretty sure she flashed from near garage. And she just walks out of the smoke here. Yeah. And notice that if your smoke was deeper, you literally would be chilling because these guys are looking garage. It's just they see the sky too late. By the time your allies see the sky, she can already shoot you with her shorty because she comes out of the smoke here looking right at you. But if she had to come out of the smoke over here and then come out to shoot you, your teammates who are looking there would kill her first. So this misplaced smoke actually cost you your life here to the sky from behind.
oh, what? Dude,
You see, they kill her, but they would have killed her for free.
did you not
One big
clear?
side.
I'm so
Last player
confused.
standing.
How deep is too deep then? Well, if you're throwing the smoke like this, then I, as the garage player, am pretty damn confident that you're not sending anybody grass, you know? Like, if you throw it this deep, you're almost giving away information about your own hit. And for not much more value. Like, when it's here, you're still killing that sky before she kills you. If I want you to think like that, then do it. Then do it. But you're not at that level yet. I'm not going to lie. Raise. Doing a smoke like that to make them think nobody's grass is like radiant shit. Nobody thinks that deep in Immortal. You're just going to lose to the one Smurf who gets the read on you. Just put it like this because it's still just as hard for them to push out. Why does that mean nobody's going grass? Because it's really awkward for this grass guy to scale into garage with this smoke here. This smoke is actually advantageous for a garage player to play around of to fight this guy. It's almost certainly better to just do it like this, guys. You're getting too attached to like, I don't know, you're like romanticizing the idea of some fancy new smoke tech. It doesn't seem that good to me. I like it like this a lot.
This kind of sucks, I guess.
What? Like, I don't. Oh my god. He jumps and one taps me.
There's like the chess analogy is there's like the Russian schoolboy who plays chess and they just do the most objectively best thing at all times and there's no counterplay and they play boring. That's this smoke. This is the Russian schoolboy smoke. You just take all of your effective value and you win. Then there's like the people who really like beautiful chess games and they might not be as perfect as the Russians and they might not win as much, but they're still really good and they favor like shit like this. I personally like the robotic no counterplay approach. I don't like this smoke because it doesn't give you much extra value. It's like more of a goofy mind game. I like this smoke. This smoke has no counterplay. There's no like objective way to play around it. And so it's perfect to me. Okay.
Yeah, I think we just need to keep playing slow.
Smoke good even when there's no pop flash agents. It depends. Most pros will just throw the smoke there. Yeah.
Okay, wait, Cypher, can you just take spike with you? I think. Just play really slow though. Just sit like there.
Yeah. So you're giving the dry 50 to Jet right now. Reyna push main anyways. Whoa, what the hell?
Get the bomb.
One more eight.
God.
I've got your trail.
Okay, I'm gonna smoke and flash now. Oh, he's right side. Bro, why are we like this?
That's your fault, bro. That's your
Didn't even have a
fault.
triple. I mean, rough. Okay, I mean, are they picking mid at all? We could just shift up in Crash because they didn't even have a trip last time.
Yeah, I don't think you've got a read on how the enemy plays. So this guy's floating and aggressing is the big thing. She hasn't aggressed C, but she aggresses garage. She's aggressed A. And you don't seem to be aware of her at all.
Just play contact, I guess.
Oh, careful, that smoke's bad. Yeah, she just aggressed A, as you saw there on the minimap. The smoke's bad. If you're gonna do an IC info, don't do it this way because it makes it easier for them to control off the smoke. Do it this way. Zoop. Place it up here. Because now they can't just hold flush with it. Like if they play here now, you could literally be walking out, which is annoying. And vice versa. Like if they're playing logs, you could literally be walking out this way. It's trickier for them to deal with a smoke that's just a bit more forward like this than the one back here.
I honestly think we just walk in garage without anything.
Yo, JXSH26, think of the prime.
He should go in first. I mean, I have a stinger and they're just taking.
You didn't say anything, bro. Hope.
There's 2C, they're probably rotating. We could just go ahead.
Reload.
He's let garden. Peek
One
mid.
garage.
Spike down mid.
Yeah, look at this.
One is on these.
You made contact garage, and look, this is the guy who pushed A main.
Let garden.
So it's like literally just jet. And then A is probably open.
Okay.
Last player standing.
Yeah, I
Can we try to push this out?
can't get a kill. It's awful, man. Let's just try. You are joking. One backside, backside.
Enemy spotted B.
Ooh, that's tough. That's
One
tough.
more.
Honestly, I do not.
Try to get up.
Good idea. Okay.
Let's look at them.
You should be low. I'm flashing the jet. Oh, wait. Okay, we should go back.
I would push the jet. She's almost certainly alone. Maybe one teammate's coming CT, but we just picked one off B. And like she's in such an awkward spot for an operator.
Back.
Is he gonna flash her?
Oh, on side.
Nah.
On side.
Nah. We gave this guy his fucking
Oh,
Twitter
Christ.
clip, dude.
Last player standing. Side.
That's not your fault, yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're chilling there. We should have hit the jet though. Operators usually solo anchor on A. And so when the operator doesn't kill you, they only kill your ulted Phoenix and then she's stuck back site. You flashing her is like so lit. It's so lit. Okay. Attack. Pre-round com by round 5 must be in the format. Do their X usually does Y. Let's try Z. Where X is an enemy agent, Y is a thing they do that is punishable, and Z is that thing that punishes it. Okay. Defense. Pay more attention to everything about the enemy comp, not just recon. Okay, yeah, you were holding your sight suboptimally against the specific comp you're facing.
Sad.
So for example, this comp, Sky, she doesn't have hard recon. She's got a drone, but no hard recon. And so she can't easily tell what side you're playing on. It's really difficult. She'd have to throw a really, really suboptimal info flash. Like if she specifically hucks her flash all the way back into this corner and wedges it in, then yeah, she'll know if you're on this side or not. But Skies don't do this. Generally speaking, they're just going to huck their flash in this region. And then they're just going to say there's one here, which is really good for us. I really like playing more on the left side against this type of weak recon.
Defense, easy. We got this. Oh, bad smoke. Careful, bad smoke. Yeah. Are they out? Are they? Anything? Can you check cam for a second?
One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
nice.
That was a long.
Easy round.
Just play on A, dude. I gotta see myself.
No, bro.
Oh, is the Hooge alert messed up? Oh, shit. I see it. It's literally off the screen. There we go. I just fixed it. I'm sorry about that. I'm sure you heard the music. Yeah, who just said? Let me go read. Yo, Zemfon! They give the 4 months! I'm sorry.
I think they're glitchy.
All right, back to the VOD.
That
round's good, that round's
This is
good.
awful. Not gonna lie.
You've got the classic Immortal 1 team that
Very
doesn't
active
calm.
lose.
That happens.
Down this box.
I'm gonna reveal away, then I'll come with you.
I don't like this. When you're on Spectre round versus Eco, I want the angle you play to be roughly good against classics, sheriffs, and shorties. So wherever you're playing has to be like advantageous in all 3 of these engagements, which usually means mid-range. The Spectre has an advantage over all 3 of these weapons in the mid-range. At long range, you're losing to Sheriff. At close range, you're losing to Shorty and Classic. At mid-range, it's dangerous. You called Sova with me, is that bad? Yeah, I would probably just be playing here. Or on this side of short. And if they're pushing me, I kill one, throw my flash, and TP out. Even with like Sova coming short with you. Oh, you're chilling.
Take the room.
Flashing.
Oh, shit, they're planting B.
Spike
I have a
down.
drone. Wait.
Backside.
How is he backside? Like,
One enemy.
Huge.
Last was C.
I'm just backing up. You're fucking crazy.
I can smoke ceiling.
Not ready yet. Shadows traveling.
Yeah, because you guys are so concerned about controlling the bomb. our conversion feels really shaky here. Because once this recon dies, Cypher could be walking mid. He could be coming A link. He could be coming C link. That's 3 threats, and there's 2 of you. You can't cover 3 things with 2 people. Like if I'm really being assiduous about winning my games, I'm backing up to Sova, and we are wrapping this way together. And then you're like being chilling. Give the guy the bomb. Alternatively, if he's down to come with you, you can both push C-Link this way and try to fight for the bomb. But whatever you do, I want to like be able to trade instantly because this Cypher is super tradable. To get another recon. Yeah, so like you got to try 50, but there was no time.
But me
Dude,
trying,
chilling.
but it's hard to.
You're in garage.
Because they're in. A bit late.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Cypher got his.
Long as well.
For C retakes, if the bomb has been planted within the past 5 seconds or sooner, so like right now it hasn't even been planted, which classifies as or sooner, toss this one way up here. This one way makes it super duper easy to scale out CT because they can't peek you this way. And so you just get to take straight fights in these 2 regions. And they literally can't do anything about it. Like they can't peek this way without just dying for free to the one way. You of course don't want to throw this if the bomb has been planted for quite a while, because that could be advantageous for them because the bomb could be right here. And if the bomb is there, then you've just one weight off your own defuse and you're crying in the club. Right now the bomb's not even down, and I am so confident that we're going to see this fight happen. It's so frequent.
Nice.
Has a really good flash. Yeah, there they are. You see this guy? Her location? She was playing right here off of Jet's contact.
Nice shit. Let's go. Yeah.
It's lit. We're the defensive Haven team.
Nothing mid.
What's the enemy's econ? Nah. What the fuck is this? You're going for your Twitter clip against their eco round? With a Phantom? Didn't I call you out on this shit last VOD? I said I'm down, but you gotta be on eco disadvantage. You did? The fuck? You're delivering them a Phantom. Now you're chilling because they're not here.
So played.
Be with around. I don't like to play.
See? 1 C at least.
Want me to smoke?
2 C.
I wouldn't smoke. They've got a trip. And we've got 3 C. This is a lot of pausing, but we got to you're not thinking about the game in the right strategic way to win. What's the rule of thumb on Haven? Like what's the mini game at play? Because you're not thinking about it during your gameplay, I can tell. And I think you do know what the mini game is, sort of. I'm just curious what your current understanding is. Turn up the lo-fi. Where are they? No, the mini game is the attackers want to hit a site with 1 or less defenders. So for example, if the attackers right now hit B, they're winning. Okay? Because there's 3 sites, there's a mathematical conundrum here that you can't have 2 players on all 3 sites because that would be 6 teammates. It's impossible. And so the attackers want to try and figure out which site is under-defended because one of them has to be under-defended on Haven. Right now, that is B. And they want to hit that site. So right now, with that in mind, if you could choose to have the enemy team hit C or not hit C right now, what would you want to choose? Let him hit C. Exactly. Exactly. So I would prep this smoke and I start rotating. And then I'd throw the smoke once this trip triggers. Like they're committed to their C hit. I don't want to scare them from hitting C. Because if they hit C, we're winning the mini game. We've got 3 defenders on C. That's crazy. And one of them is a sentinel.
Yes.
So this is going to disincentivize them. And now they're going to consider hitting something else, like B or A, both of which are weaker than C. Or they might just hit C,
Wait, I need
and
to
then you're
fix my
surely
sense.
winning. But you don't need that much strength.
Well played.
I'm so confused.
Well played, dude.
Come back.
Yeah, okay, your Phoenix just kills them all in dry duels.
Comms? Anyone? Hello? I don't know if anyone is up. Yeah, he's.
You see? See, they didn't commit to the C hit. And the lurker was trying to take A space. And now the round is difficult. What I like to do in these scenarios, when my C is that strong, is I just go A heaven and I just hold this short angle like a total piece of shit. And I just hold this really passive angle and I just chill.
Do we see there too?
And you got
Also, I just suck. So.
spike planted. And now I'm not going to lie. If you didn't have Phoenix ult, this is 50-50. Sova's low. They've got Reyna ult. The bomb is down. This is like 50-50. I fixed chat. Sorry about that. Okay. I fixed it.
We have Phoenix ults.
We're lucky we got Phoenix ult here because the dude got 3 kills.
Enemy remaining.
Wait, my ult, wait, my ult.
Without Phoenix ult, like this is bad
Nice,
for
well
us.
played. Oh damn. But it was.
If you want.
I guess I would just start and come short with me. I think.
Smokes on C already, like literally instantly.
I'm smoking your backside. Just stay on side, stay on side.
Now that's a good smoke. A good smoke. Because you see they're about to hit one guy who's got help on the way, but it's not there yet. And they're clearly committing to the hit. Good smoke. Uhujin approved.
On side with the smoke. No, that's bad, dude.
Nah, calm man, fuck's sake.
No, this is lit. Statistically speaking, you're pogging. You see, your jet had direct line of sight to this enemy with an operator. She just missed a shot.
No.
We take those odds. I don't care.
Yeah,
Lose the round. Happens.
we have my team and I want to throw.
That's a B shot, man.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm gonna do this.
It
because
just feels
it's kind of
so
unfair.
risky.
I'm just mad at my team and I want to.
Like you're alone on, you're the B player. You've got 3A, including like your op and sentinel. What's up, Lisa? Are you trying to? Oh, okay. Lisa was just standing there menacingly.
That's a B shot, man.
Yeah, the 3 people. Rena healed, but I think that's all four.
Phoenix won't let me play C, so I do random stuff. Have you considered maybe doing random stuff that lets you control B? So there's time for your teammates to come help you if they push?
Dead.
I should
Good idea.
Yeah.
Thanks. Oh my god. Is this guy opping?
Planted.
Is there no garage? No one garage. Just break it, dude. You
Three
should
back.
She's waiting to see if Cypher dies, man.
all backside, all backside. One flash.
Wow.
Player standing.
Homie's crosshair Who's this guy think he is, huh? This guy thinks he's that guy. Your Cypher's like, I will aim here and that way. If they peek either, I win. Bro, it ain't that complicated. Look at the bar. If the Cypher peeks on the right, you're winning, even if he kills you. Just look over here.
Last player standing.
The hell?
Control, by the way.
Wait, this is lit. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Why weren't we doing this last round?
A lot mid, a lot mid, a lot mid.
This is a perfect way to passively
Yeah,
control
like, B again, B
garage.
again.
B again.
Yeah, whatever they hit B.
I can flash for you guys.
I've got your trail.
Yes.
The sky is hit, Eddie.
Bro,
Oh shit.
it's like I want to drop and this guy peeks.
Why do you want to drop? Why do you want to drop? Why do you want to drop? Let's think it through. Let's think it through. Okay? Because this is a problem. It's 5v2. No pop flashes. You've got full control of B. These guys don't need help. You're controlling important space right now. It's good.
Bro, it's like I want to drop and this guy peeks me.
One enemy remaining.
I want to drop and this guy peeks
So
me.
annoying.
Of course he peeks you. He doesn't want to push B into
Nice.
3 defenders.
Crazy, so.
It's 3. Oh, this angle's lit too. This is lit. This is why I like Immortal VODs. You know how to play the game. You just struggle to know when to play the game. It's like you got all the tools in your toolbox, but then you encounter a nail in the wild and you're like, is this a job for my Phillips screwdriver? And I'm out here like, no. And you're like, yeah, you're right. It's a hammer. Fuck.
Hey, I think.
I'm momming it, sure. Oh, I missed my smoke again. Shit.
Yeah, so I don't like the smoke. And now you know why I don't like the smoke. We got 3 hooligans holding A, including the Senti
How
Wenti.
the hell did I miss that so badly?
Now you just ult A heaven and you win the round. Perfect smoke timing. Perfect smoke timing. Perfect. Oh my God. I'm going to look into this. Okay. My bad on the chat. I've unbroken it. This is perfect smoke timing. Watch back and pat yourself on the back.
Oh, oh.
Yes. You got lucky. You were about to throw this anyways. But the moment you see this hooligan is when I want you to throw the smoke. Because they're committing to their A hit. And so now you're going to throw the smoke to help your teammates hold the site. And you could just be in this smoke UI, just chilling here. They brim ulted, so shouldn't I just throw? Yeah, honestly, it's good. It's just good.
Oh.
I would consider... you held them back short, though. Like, it's arguable. Either way, this smoke is good. The short smoke is bad.
Spike down A.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the goods. That's the goods.
Enemy
Nice job. Is that like the 4th dart kill did? Holy shit.
Main smoke, good. Short smoke, bad.
Match point.
I would have ulted heaven after the main smoke. I'm not greeting Omen ultimate. Omen ultimate's already hard to use.
Can play B.
I'm just smoking myself here if they come in.
Why short smoke bad? Because the enemy team hadn't committed to the A hit yet, and we had 3 teammates defending A, including a Sentinel. We don't want to incentivize the enemy team to hit another site when we've got 3 defending A on Haven. We want to smoke to help them defend once the hit is certain.
You can kind of play inside that, I think. Nice.
I know exactly where you are.
They know.
Coach.
I'm gonna ult for info, garage.
Based. Real and based.
I can flash her if you wanna peek.
Yeah, now do the little spam. Walk over here and do the little spam through that little hole that hits her if she's in Garage Hall. And hit your Twitter clip.
Yeah, go for it.
No, they're totally in
Okay,
Garage
flashing now,
Hall. Oh, no, they're not. Never mind. It wouldn't have hit.
I left side.
GG.
Oh shit.
Wait, what spam? Oh, are you serious? Pull up the clip. Hujin Immortal Daycare. Up, 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 up. Hujin viewer ascendant ranked. How? Yeah. Yeah. Just casually pulling up a 6-month-old VOD to show you a little wall bang.
I'll drone.
Pushing CT.
Oh man, I'm him this game. I forgot about that. What's a 4K clutch?
GD Brim.
Down mid.
I don't know where chamber is.
One enemy remaining.
Nice shot. Pushing up.
Yeah, it's right here. So here you can see the mini map. We got a trip. It triggers garage, I believe. Wait, no, it's not here. Where is it?
I'm planting. We're gonna
Is it not this VOD?
Do you want to?
Do I have the wrong one?
Nice. For sure.
I've got 2 Sova Haven YouTube videos, don't I?
Down mid.
I don't know where chamber is. Top side. I'm here.
stand. Thank you.
Bro, I'm crying. Where is it?
E2 3 jet.
Nah. It's totally...
100.
I'm finding the clip. If I don't find the clip, I'm fake and unbased.
Please don't block me.
It's got to be a different Haven game. Wait, I've got a whole playlist for this. Bip, 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 bip. This is why we make playlists. I've got too many playlists. I've got playlists.
Any thoughts on the new?
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
You remember that Viper from the JPC Silver Breeze?
Oh my
Is
god.
right here.
It's this Haven game.
Nice.
Look, it's not my fault. I've got 2 Sova Haven games on my YouTube.
Play in the round. Like that. No, them all. Yes. Short. Starting.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Break it. Right. Why? Okay. P. Great shot.
Nope.
Right, Omen?
I found this clip before on stream.
I'm jump. Okay. You. Nice.
You're actually.
Bro, I could have sworn it was with Phantom. So now I'm losing my mind because it should have been the other VOD. Basimoto remembers, yeah. Where is it?
Let's go.
I thought it was the other VOD.
Any thoughts on the new age?
I'm losing my mind. Totally this VOD, dude.
My free wrap. MRs.
One more.
30 jet. There's
One backside.
This is now the VOD hunting. Oh! I was right the first time.
garage.
It's garage.
Garage.
There it is.
Nice one.
Yeah, this guy is gonna do that.
There it is. Now my editor can put that in. So it's specifically, there's like a hole here. You spam the wood and it lets you hit Garage Hall here. So you just gotta like ping Garage Hall and you can spam it. It's really easy. You can test in a custom. Anyway. Anyways, joop. Joop. You frequently use smokes on defense a bit early to help. Sometimes you want enemies to hit a site, and don't forget that your smokes can make them reconsider. Aggressive plays mostly belong on eco rounds. Sometimes equal buys. Almost never on gun advantage. Like crazy. Highlight. Real. Aggressive plays. There we go. Make it clear. Bigger problem with Omen's what you have with Initiator. You think more about your util, can't focus on other things? Yes. Controller is one of the hardest roles to master because of this. There's a reason why most controller players don't frag the hell out in Immortal. And why the best controller players frag the hell out, because they have reached like a point of mastery where they do all of these things like almost naturally. Get my name wrong in the notes. Rise like that. Yeah, I got you. Done. Thank you for the VOD. Good luck on the climb. $25 gift card coming your way. Let me get your mention. They get paid out on Wednesdays, so you gotta wait for that. There we go. Okay, we're gonna do another raffle. If you have a VOD you'd like to get it reviewed, head over to the Discord, discord.gg/Rehusion, and click the enter raffle button in the Raffles and Producers channel. In order to enter the raffle, you need an approved VOD. To get an approved VOD, you gotta submit a VOD in the VOD submissions channel that follows all the rules in the VOD review rules and requirements channel. Then my moderation team will review your submission, and if it meets all of the rules, they will approve it, and you'll be able to enter the raffles on any free VOD review stream. I'm going to open the chat again to everybody, because people watching might want a good morning and whatever. I got my eyes on you though, non-subs. I don't want to see some lazy ass questions that you didn't even spend 1 minute trying to answer for yourself. All right, chat's open. Won't let me enter even with my approved VOD. You don't have the VOD approved role. Can you link your submission that got approved, please, Steezy Skis? Maybe it's an error on our end. I don't see the approved role on you. So please link me your Discord submission. Like the link to it in the VOD submission channel. How do you do that? You right click your submission and you click copy link and then you paste it in here. Yo, Braden, thank you for the 9-month Twitch tier 1. Holy swoop. Oh, it's 10 days old. Do you not see that has been granted VOD approval for 7 days? I never got this. Like, you should have another VOD. You're playing consistently, yeah? Recording your gameplay? You got to submit another VOD. So the approval is good for 1 week. Oosh, do I get my rank icon after a VOD review? FAQ. Where do I get my rank role icon? I'm handing out weak timeouts for this nonsense. You're the reason why I had to put it in sub mode. I said don't ask without spending a minute to try and answer your own question first. That's in the FAQ. That's the first place you should look. Invention, thank you for the 2-month prime. We are all going to learn critical thinking together on this stream, chat. My patience knows no bounds. It's like something you get gonna accept. Random people always come and ask something like that. Hell no. I will time them out until the end of time. We will not become Twitch chat. We will be better than that. And raffle. Detective R7. Drop the VOD. Let's go. Cypher, Ascent, Diamond 1. This is a new student. I am almost sure of it. But I will check the notes in case I'm wrong. You are Detective R7, hashtag 1601. Bam! Yes, no notes. No, Dimsum, thank you for the prime. Why does he write the full riot ID? It's very useful for the YouTube archives. Like if you're watching a YouTube video and you want to look up the player, I think it's very clean that the overlay just tells you exactly what their tracker is. And then in big yellow text, it's their Discord username. So if you're watching on YouTube, you can clearly see their messages in chat to see like what they're typing during the review. I think it's a very useful overlay. And of course, it shows the rank. So we can friend them to duo? Yeah, that too. Make friends. This is going to be the last review of the stream? Depends how long it is. If this review is 90 minutes long, yes. This review is 30 minutes long? No.
Then I'll reveal 3.
I don't even need to know what you just calmed to know that it was good.
Revealing side. He's going lane.
One down.
And clean. All right, let's all just fix this right now. One sec. It is time that this stops being a Radiant only thing. Okay? For some reason, this plant only happens in hecking Radiant. Everybody else plants dice on Ascent. Let me just show you the right plant. It's called planting for spam. That's how you call it. Oh, you're welcome, Riot. I am an upstanding member of society who has reported a malicious hooligan. The pro play plant. Yes. And there's a reason why the pros plant here. And it's because it's good. It's good. Wealthy Karen, they have the 2-month prime. So if you want to plant good, then listen up. Listen up. Because I got to backseat you guys in the in-houses for this every time. It's annoying. This one's complicated, which is why you don't know about it, which is fine. Yes, Cypher, this is good. My ultimate is ready. You guys like my new bat? Wham! Okay. You plant in this corner, facing the corner. So you wedge into it, start the plant, and you have to face the corner at the end of the plant, okay? It gets really wedged in there. So it's like spammable. So if you imagined, if you were here and caged off, you'd be able to spam the diffuser. But of course you're not going to be here and caged off. However, you might have some late B main lurker guy over here with even like with a ghost, and they can spam too. You see? You see? They don't have to come sight to stop the diffuser and take a drive 50. Instead, they can just blast them from the safety of their positioning over here. This is really, really good. It is really good. And if you have full sight control, there's no reason not to plant there. And so right now, we've got lane control. We've got market control. We've got the homies on site who can hold our stairs. You should plant in that corner. That makes sense? And if I pull up the stats, boo, doop, boo. Look on the B site. You see there's 2 plants. There's the dice plant, and then there's plant for spam. Over here, we can see the win rate for the 2 plants. The spam plant wins nearly 5 or more than 5% more often. The reason why it's planted there less often is 1, because people are bad, but 2, because it's a bit more dangerous to plant there. And when it is more dangerous to plant there, well, then you're making a trade-off. But right now, there's no trade-off. There's no trade-off, okay? Because you've got all of sight. So please plant for spam. Thank you. PSA concluded.
Reloading.
Planted the spike.
See, we even took stairs. We could have easily planted for spam.
8 seconds to reveal. I'll reveal.
Go back. Camera taken out.
Right here.
One enemy remaining.
Okay, I was checking your hours to see how excusable this is, and it is inexcusable. I was checking what level of game sense or intuition I should be expecting from you, or experience. So here they're coming in B main, 2 die, and every single pattern recognition receptor in my brain is firing because you are currently playing wingman for this Omen, for the CT angle. You're wider to the CT angle than Omen. Yeah, the CT angle is dangerous. Your Omen, who's hugging this wall, so he's tight to this. You, who's out here, so you're wide to this. You get first contact there, and he's playing here. Trusting you to have his CT is perfect. Except for the part where you just pull out your knife and come over here as if they need help killing this guy. Bro, they got a cross.
One enemy remaining.
You gotta cover this. What are you doing?
That's okay.
Whoa, what's your ping?
That's okay.
Look at this guy's bullet tracers, chat. Why are they launching out of like our throat?
Keep it up. Screw up and they're honest.
Ping looks normal. This is a glitch or something.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a bug.
Revealing area.
Oh my god, I may have a... Revealing for heaven, that goes for heaven.
Reloading.
Okay. I need a translation.
Screw up and they're honest.
Reloading.
अरे नहीं देख चलेगा ब्लाइंड बच का वो टैस नहीं मारने वाला था
goes here.
I'll...
Here.
Yeah. You want from heaven reveal?
Okay, and I don't care about the last 5 seconds because they don't count. What did we say? I don't speak this language. A bit quiet. Detective R7, can you provide some insight into the plan? Kim Opar, thank you for the prime. I asked the team to play slow as they may have stacked, and they said, let's just go. We have better buy. Okay. So I'm down to just go. But I want us to quietly go as a death ball. And that I would like really emphasize that in the comms. When you have an eco advantage, if you rush immediately, you give the enemy time to stall you off and take space elsewhere on the map aggressively and try to contain you. You don't want to do that. If you shift up to this corner first and then explode out, you're chilling. What's a death ball? Valorant, what's a death ball? That was Googleable. You are timed out. I'll see you in a bit. Okay. Back to the VOD. And I can see here, like, you can't pretend like you wanted to go silent. You took a full clomped footstep right there. Now you're shifting. You made noise.
Oh my god,
Okay, we get stalled. They rotate really fast, and it's a bloodfest. And we barely win the round. Called slow in the last 2 seconds. I don't care. It doesn't count.
Easy.
So that's a bad round.
I
It's a
must
bad
kill
round.
my reflection. It's the only way forward.
No, buy, bro.
Argent Logo, thank you for the prime. Oh shit, we're buying Judge on attack Cypher?
Just smoke a shot or something.
Oh no, we got Spectre.
Okay, never mind. They reveal.
Pushing here.
There they are.
Okay. Detective R7. I don't even play Cypher, and I'm already wondering if I can do this
Cage trigger.
or something. Like,
Cage trigger.
you totally can. 1 sec. Let me wait for this to come down. If you toss it here, it's almost certainly... Yup. Dude. That would have been sick. You just wait a bit for the guy to get out of audio range and you huck a cage.
Cage trigger.
And you go right past the trip. Aww. That would have been so sick, dude.
Pushing here.
You heard. It's right there. You hear it.
There they are.
We gotta be trickier than this. We're the lurker. This isn't tricky.
One more mid.
You don't play Cypher either? You're wondering the same? Yeah. We gotta be trickier, man. Like, part of this role is being a lurker, and part of being the lurker is being very creative about how you like take space without getting spotted. I've done this with jet smokes before. Yeah, jet smokes are very intuitive, I would say. The Cypher cage is a bit less intuitive, but when we're a Cypher main, you know. Isn't it worth to break the trip to announce presence and cause a slower rotate? I mean, if we're like taking good space B main and we're about to hit, absolutely. Yeah. Like if I want to break it and keep them A for my team to hit B, I'm in. But look at the mini map. We're not hitting B right now. We need a miracle right now. You know what a miracle would be? If we could walk out here and kill two because they're not looking at us because we can't be there according to their mini map.
I sent him back.
Main. He's main.
Main, B main. I'm gonna swing this.
Nice. 2. 3 mid. Take this mid. Okay.
Last player standing.
No, you piece. We don't use utility when our teammates are about to take gunfights. We use utility before a gunfight to help our teammates swing into them. Or we use our gun to help our teammates take gunfights. What you don't do is you see your teammate in a gunfight and you go, oh, I can cam. No, bro, you have to shoot that guy.
Just find his points.
Look, they're swinging with their weaponry. So swing with your weaponry.
Last player standing.
Go, bro. 80.
I have retrieved the spike.
Behind you, behind.
Deserved.
One's pushing. Cypher B.
I destroyed his recon.
He's gonna come to get the out.
Wait, let me pick. Wait.
I guess who was connected?
Nice.
Main.
This is a nice spot. Here.
Stealing sight.
Raven for depth, bro.
Enemy spotted B.
My camera is destroyed.
I can drone, just hold my body.
Cage triggered.
He's dead.
Blocking
Bro,
sight.
I didn't play this properly. Carry this, no?
Cutting their vision.
Reloading.
I think someone hiding. He's taking
You guys are like asking for this. What are we afraid of?
Cage triggered.
So their defensive setup here is a jet and a chamber with no dash and no TP. Otherwise known as completely worthless agents. I'm aware that they called out the logs thing, so just come out. Clear logs. You got 4 people. I don't see the urgency. Like, we've given up all of the map control because we're 4-stacked. So we have to take space before they contain us. And then we're crying in the club. I just don't understand why we're not following the drone.
He's dead.
Blocking
Bro,
sight.
I didn't
Like,
play this
shit's
properly.
even like, what is that? She's so passive.
Carry this, no?
Cutting their vision.
Reloading.
I think someone hiding. He's taking
Enemy spotted.
Cypher, do you left that?
Last player standing.
What the fuck? 140
Spike
tag,
down.
bro.
What the fuck? 140 jet?
Cypher, buddy.
I like how half the comms are English.
Listen.
They curse in English.
One was backstab.
They are coming backstabbing. Place it over here, bro.
We have a Cypher, man. That's enough.
Blocking sight.
Yeah, this round is just like 8 trillion% our fault. Like, you don't go out fast enough. You get flanked, and you're the Cypher player, and you have a trip up. What are we doing?
My camera is destroyed.
I can drone, just hold my body.
Cage triggered.
He's dead.
Blocking
Bro,
sight.
I didn't play this properly. Carry this, no?
Cutting their vision.
Place it.
This goes here.
Good
He's pushing. And I think they're taking mid control too.
Enemy spotted A.
Bro, you are so passive. You're so passive that as your jet is literally on site looking for the next fight, you're taking an orb. And then let's not even talk about the part where you have ult already. Even if you didn't have ult right now, you're taking a Cypher orb while your jet is alone on site fighting World War VII. She's going to have to deal with tree and heaven threats momentarily. And who the hell is helping her? She just made a sick play. She took space quickly to punish the Phoenix ultimate. And now she needs help.
One more, one more.
Still in sight.
Can you close the door? I'll hold it heaven.
Bro, she is just a one-man army. You're routing left?
Still in sight.
Your jet is scaling wide to fight heaven. Your Reyna's coming out. Closed door, fight tree. And you're like,
Close the door. I'll hold it
okay,
heaven.
let me go stand in the safest possible spot on site immediately. Your Reyna's coming this way, fighting here. Your jet's coming this way, fighting here. And so the space we're contesting is here and here. And then you go, I'm going to go stand here. Without the bomb. You're just coming to stand here. That way you're safe. Because they can only fight you if they kill your teammate here and come all the way around tree. Or they kill your teammate here and they come out heaven and drop or get really wide. You're nice and safe. Otherwise known as doing nothing. You're zero value right now.
And 50.
Careful now.
You're doing it again. Look, you're closing door. Your Reyna's posting up to fight Jet Heaven. And you're like, okay, I'm going to come hell.
Man,
One plan.
Good cam. Good cam. Good cam.
50. Heaven. Nice.
Winnable.
Winnable.
Heaven, one still
Oh
heaven.
my God.
1v1.
Bro, what the?
Bro is, I know why he went there, chat.
Careful now.
He went there because he's got a cool cage.
Man,
One plan.
He went there because he's got a
Jet 50,
cool
Jet 50,
cage.
Heaven. Nice.
Winnable.
Let's see how cool this thing is, huh?
Winnable.
Heaven, one still heaven.
That's where your cage lands?
Bro, what
Let me
the
see
fuck?
it. Did I just throw it wrong?
Just one bang him. He's low. Just
Where's
one
the
bang.
cage? Wait, where's the
Enemy
cage?
remaining.
Out. Cage triggered.
He's 50 hit.
Yay! Oh. Can we just take the gunfights with our teammates? I don't need you to have Cypher Heaven one-way cages for the A post plant. I don't need this. You don't need this either. I promise. This is like I'm rank 283 and I want to be rank 201 next act type shit. You're milking the wrong cow right now. This is excessive. We're not even taking fights with our teammates, and now you're jumping up into a disadvantageous 1v1. Now these guys can't join now. It's all backwards. It's all backwards. You're not even playing your one way. Where would they have to be for this to work? Like if they're here, don't they still see you? I'm pretty sure they see you. Oh, man, dude. Oh, man.
Scanning ahead.
Heaven, nice.
If
Here.
you're not a good
Guys, they'll be pushing B main. We don't have any flank.
That one way works for main? Yeah, probably. I could not care less if that one way was lost into time.
Nice.
He's off it.
Okay, Mr. Lurker. They're pushing B main. which means statistically speaking, they're not pushing A main. The rule of the mains. We're not pushing B main, which means to appropriately play the map, we should want to try and take space A main. You don't have to dry peek it. I'm down for you to cam, but we need to contest this space. It's just how the map is played is correct macro. We're playing too passive by contesting neither main. We're giving up too much control on this default.
Nice, nice.
He's hopping. 60 on him though, 60 on him, 60 on him.
Spike down.
Look, imagine if you were here right now. This guy is dead.
Mid.
You know, outside the game, if you get in the moment, yeah, because pre-round you have to make your plan for the round, and you're almost certainly too caught up in your util.
Yeah, cage man. You can just get this spike and run.
How many fundamental rules of this game are you going to break this VOD? Are you just trying to make me cry? You just dry peeked an operator with 2 cages and a cam online. We can't do that. Can't do that. What are we doing that for?
One enemy remaining.
Better. If you plant this fucking bomb right now, I'm going to close your VOD. On the grounds of your throwing.
bro.
Planted the spike.
Cypher, you have to play safe, man.
I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Did we see Sova?
Guys, they'll be pushing B main. We don't have any flank.
Could you maybe have known Sova had to be B? Astra B main. Jet market. Okay. Astra
Nice, nice.
chamber.
He's hopping. 60 on him though, 60 on him, 60 on him.
Is that a drone? Is that a drone I hear?
Nice, nice.
He's hopping. 60 on him though, 60 on him, 60 on him.
Spike down mid.
Yeah, cage. Guys,
Detective R7. I hereby prescribe you a case of too many games-itis. I need you to play less games and focus up way more. I'm down for this to be a 1. Okay? Because you're asleep at the wheel. You're not even over grinding. Like these numbers look fine, but you have to know that these things are
pushing B main. We
bad.
don't have any flank.
You have to know. This is a weird VOD.
Mid.
Because it's like a diamond level player. You should know dry peeking an op here is goofy. But okay, if you make that mistake 5 times in a row, we can focus on that. But you make every mistake. You make all of them. It's like you're trying to collect them.
Yeah, cage man. You can just get this spike and run.
You must be the literal god of defense. I can't think of anything else that would have us in this rank playing like this. You must know so much Cypher tech that it's unfathomable. We will peak defense to see if I'm right about that, chat. Like,
One enemy remaining.
Bro.
this makes no sense. He could be main right now. He could just watch us plant, shoot us, and defuse. Let's look at defense. Let's look. Let's see how prepped this guy is.
This goes.
We'll do that some buy round. We'll do that for a buy round.
The dude's already bouncing a trip off the heckin' wall to trick shot it into the ultimate lane one way.
Here. Yes, this should do.
1 second alt kill பாத்திருக்கியா இவன் பண்ணுவானே டர்க்க இதுக்கு மேல இருந்து டபுள் அப் டிராஃப்ட் இங்க இருக்கறவன போடுவான்
This goes here.
समझ में नहीं आया कुछ
I'm just gonna look at his pre-rounds.
Oh, this is a nice spot.
This util is also good. This cam is really good. They're not gonna clear it here.
What the fuck is stunning me?
One jet dash inside.
He's so fucking good at defense, chat. You got new setups every round? Or what?
Yes, this should do. Oh, this is a nice spot. This goes here.
Get out of my.
Yes.
अगर फाइट कर रही है ना तो कॉल दो तो सब साइड में आके दे दो
Yes.
Bro uses a different setup.
Yalla. Machine. Oh, this is a nice spot.
You are so carried by this shit. On defense, I love this from you, okay? I cannot emphasize enough. I love this from you. You're just doing it too much. The problem is, I bet yesterday you tried to learn more Cypher tech. You've got like, here's your skill tree, okay? We've got like intuition. You're like a 2 out of 10. And then you're like dexterity. You're like a 4 out of 10. IGLing and comms, you're like a 3 out of 10. And then like setups, you're like a 9.8 out of 10. And then you like level up. And the game of life is like, okay, you've got 1 skill point to allocate. Where would you like to put it? And you know what your ass does? Your ass is like, I'm not sure I know enough setups. Let's make that a 9.85 out of 10. Yeah. I'm like so sure that you looked up Cypher tech in this past week. I can tell you are prepped. You're more prepped than like Radiant Cyphers that I've seen. What the hell? You're tossing one ways on attack in the post plants. Browser history, VOD reviews. We gotta work on this stuff, dude. We are too focused on tech. You know every setup known to man. Let's check the next pre-round. I'm taking notes. Thanks for doing 700 hours of tech research. I'll be taking these one ways now.
Okay, this goes here.
All right, everyone, write this one down.
Yes, this should do.
Ooh. All right, guys, you get that one? Yep, he kills 2 because they pushed his setup and we win the round. All right, let's see this next setup.
This is a nice spot.
Hey, you guys writing this down?
Oh, this is a nice spot.
Nice.
I'll reveal B early again.
That goes there.
Bro has such... Does that shit see top mid?
That goes there.
Jesus Christ.
Outside
No
B.
more.
एक्स्ट्रा स्मोक सेंटर टू डिटेल टेबल देना
Where? Okay.
Here.
Coming A.
Wait. You're telling me you're so prepped on this shit? You can just...
Carpet, no?
He can throw his one ways under pressure. They're pushing A, and this guy whips out his one way mid round.
Not in.
What the bro? Cypher.
Triggered.
Yeah, Omen is so mad about that. That's not really your bad. I'm not gonna lie. Detective R7. Detective R7. What are we to do with you, man? What are we to do with you? I'm gonna prescribe you the worst medicine of your life. You need this medicine, Detective R7. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you need this. You're literally only allowed to trip flank until you get one kill. No other utility can be used until you get a kill. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Detective R7. But you can't press any ability butt camps or any ability buttons until you get a kill on attack. You have to literally remove the thought of utility from your brain. No camera? Yes, no camera. If he wanted to peek B main, bro can just jump spot it like the rest of us. Okay? Defense literally changed nothing. Defense, you're him. We don't need to change anything. You're literally king of site anchoring, and you're like probably the best Cypher to have on the team. You're chilling. But attack, you are just not a teammate. And being not a teammate is not okay. It's not okay. You remember the 72% win rate Cypher Haven? Yeah, let's check this guy's how do we check sided? Yeah. This dude is heckin' sided. I want to do all acts. Oh, you've swapped. Oh, I want you've played like a decent amount of Cypher games. Man, our data set's not going to be big enough. Consistently, this guy wins more on defense, though. Like, not on Lotus. Oh, not on Icebox, where you don't play Cypher. Oh, not on Lotus. Sample sizes are small, though. I wish we had big ones. I remember that Cypher Haven one. This literally reminds me of that. Didn't we also had a Cypher Breeze VOD where the entire dude's attack half, this was like 6 months ago, was he had this crazy setup with this cam for mid, and then he would just like play attack from here, and then he just watch his cam and tell the team everything. He'd be like, oh, one rotating mid. Oh, one pushed out B. Meanwhile, his team is like, yo, this one right titty, we're fighting, kill. And he's like over here like, yo, Viper's rotating mid. That vibe was so funny. This is giving me those vibes. That's the medicine you need, Detective R7. You need to force yourself not to even think about abilities. And the way we do that is by not being allowed to think about abilities. It's a self-restriction to force your brain to play the game in a new way. A way that feels very uncomfortable to you so that we get reps in. It is not optimal at all to play the game this way, okay? But it is very optimal for your learning and self-growth. Just use trips for flank, because you'd be literally trolling if you didn't do that, and play with the team. Abilities after you kill one. You are going to be the god of Cypher. You know so much tech. The average Cypher player watching that VOD is so jealous right now because you have done all of the homework. You've literally done all of the homework. It's not fair. You've done all the hard stuff. Now you just have to be able to play Valorant. Dude knows every single cage known to man. Smash. I've walked a mile in your shoes. You're allowed to trip for flank before getting a kill? Yes, absolutely. You should be tripping for flank before the round begins. That's explicitly what the note says. You're only allowed to trip flank until you get one kill. You should be tripping flank every round on attack, of course. I don't want to see you throw in any other util till you kill one. Good luck on the climb Detective R7. Dude has 13 different setups for defense to accommodate every situation. Yeah, and dude knows when to use them too. The dude's defense looked scary. Did you see that? Dude fought for his space and was good for it. It was a total glow up. We believe in Detective R7. As a lineup, Larry, he makes me jealous. He do everything. That's what I'm saying, dude. Bro's gonna pop off. Good looks. He was able to line up during a fight. I know. Dude's like, oh, they're pushing me. Here, let me throw this one way. I'm like, what? That's some prep. Literally every attack round was so asleep, though. That's tough. That's tough. All right. We're going to end the VOD review stream. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for showing up. Edwards versus Louds tonight. Then DRX versus NRG also tonight. Free VOD reviews tomorrow. Same time slot. I know the time slots are different than normal. It's because of the Tokyo games. The schedule's different. I hope you enjoyed the VOD reviews. Thank you for showing up to the stream. Sorry we only did 2. It's tough. Let's go raid. Let's go raid. I haven't raided Xander in a million years. Playing Harbor? Hell yes. When's the last time you saw this guy streaming Harbor? Let's all get your notebooks out. Have a nice day, everybody. Enjoy the Xander. I'll see you in 6.5 hours. Peace out. Peace out. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for watching.